but different models. Two of them are television cameras, and one of them is a film camera. But they're all Black Magic. So I got everything running. I want to play some music while I still get shit together, and before I start the show. So I'm gonna play some shit from my catalog. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, let me get on there. Hood Rawlz, where we at? Play my new song, just came out the other day, called Life's Lesson. It's already on probably about 10 playlists now. It's doing good. Today's subject matter has got something to do with playlist in regards to Groover. I did a show on Groover already. It's for the artists who, the artists know what I'm talking about when I say Groover. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I already did a review of Groover about a month and some change ago, but I'm going to do another one after this song because I have discovered some things and I got some questions myself. So we're going to talk about Groover. I'm looking for my cell phone. It's right there. Anyway, I'm going to play this song. It's called Life's Lesson. Give me a chance to get my bearings about me and what I'm doing and everything like that. If you don't know, this is Hood Rawlz. This is the show called That One Time I. This is where sometimes I'll do music, sometimes I'll talk about music, sometimes I'll talk about entertainment in general, sometimes I'll talk about being a stand-up, sometimes I'll talk about being a writer, sometimes whatever, sometimes. And that's just what it is. I like to think of the show as something aspirings and up-and-comings could, get some gems from. I'm a 50-year-old rapper, 50-year-old comic, writer, whatever. And I done lived a pretty decent life, seen some things, ups and downs, highs and lows. And I've always been a cat that share information. So that's what this show and channel is about. So hang tight. I'm gonna play some music from my catalog, the newest stuff that's been coming out from me and Greenwood District Music and Studios, doing pretty good. So check it out. It's called Life Lessons. Just give me a chance to get my bearings about me, so I can talk about Groover this afternoon. All right. Toe, blow to blow, L to the bow, only slow-mo on the GoPro, I'm just bullshitting, back to the flow, here I go, I'ma start really spitting, at 50, past life starts paying dividends, I can't afford Nikes, Nikes, that means no retirement plan, so everything I do must yield them triple bands, I had them rubber bands, but couldn't deal with the karma man, killing my people before I started cab. I was kinda mentored, really had no dad. That's bad and really kinda sad. I lay back and think about what I had instead of have, and that's on me, my bad.
Ain't nothing impossible. Look around you, everything's possible. Ain't nothing impossible. Look around you, everything's possible. Ain't nothing impossible. Look around you, everything's possible. Ain't nothing impossible. Look around you, everything's possible.
Make me believe I'm a sightseer. Spent my life in a fight like a white beater. Put my life on the line for they reason. Went along for the ride, but the pay was treason. Now I'm back on the streets without a pot to piss in. I thought my skills translated to a high position. They don't care if I can march and kill with precision. I came from foster care, so no support provisions. Hung out on the streets until an opposition. All my moves definitely wasn't the right decision, but they paved the way for me to learn I'm gifted. So I use my skills at talks and weed, I split it. We are peoples that's known to get lifted. I carry my people on my back, hoping I can lift them. Realize your dreams, only you can live them. I just wish I had a chance to kick it with Pac and Big Me.
Ain't nothing impossible. Look around you, everything possible. Ain't nothing impossible. Look around you, everything possible. Ain't nothing impossible. Look around you, everything's 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 possible.
It must be struck, because it's on ultra low latency, and that shit's just not getting to the shit I changed over here. That's great. So, feel free to chime in at any time in regards to if you have any questions about what I'm about to speak on. And this show is called That One Time I, That One Time I reviewed Groover again. That one time I reviewed Groover again. So Groover. So in the edited version of the show, you will see the shit in the background. You will see what I'm speaking about in the background in reference to. I'm working up to having it in the background during the show, but I'm not that good yet. And that's keeping the 100, 1,000 with you. I'm not good at that yet, so you won't see it on the live version for at least 2 more shows. Then after the 2 more shows, I promise I'll be up in the background with it doing its thing. But for now, you will only see the stuff in the background and the edited version of the show, which you can see on YouTube. So if you make music, Groover is a tool you can use to get on playlists. Playlists are lists that are made popular by various people, or they have a number of followers on their playlists that listen to or trust their taste in music. The idea is to get on someone's playlist who has, at least 10,000. I would say a good playlist ranges from anywhere from 5 to 15,000 and above. I've gotten on a few Spotify official playlists that were made by Spotify. I'm on like 50, 60 playlists now for various songs. I've been releasing new music since March 28th. And so I've been pretty blessed to be on a lot of playlists. My last song I just dropped 3-4 days ago was on 15 playlists already. So I did a review of Groover about a month and a half ago, and I can't remember what grade I gave it. Maybe I gave it a 60, 70% maybe. And that grade is getting downgraded today. And and here's why. So I try to keep myself grounded and not get caught up in the hype of numbers like followers and shit like that. But, sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you get caught up like a good soap opera. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I want to see that bullshit. And then I'll say you stupid ass shit. Don't let that bitch go to commercial. Damn. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how numbers are. That's how social media gets you, man. I don't really give a fuck about them, but I do because of analytics, because they tell you certain things. Generally, they don't really mean shit if your end game and your purpose of making music is to make music for you, and hopefully that people will like what you've done and follow along, right? When you get caught up in the numbers and the followers and all that old shit, what happens is you start making music for your fans instead of yourself. And that's where you fuck up. The moment you start making the shit for the fans because somebody said this, that, and the third, or somebody said, I don't give a fuck about what a fan say. I didn't make this shit for you. I appreciate that you like it, but If I did everything you said to do, then you probably should make the song. Yeah, but you didn't. You liked it for whatever I did with it. However I did what I did with it, you liked it for that reason. So for you to come in and say, hey, I think you should have done, or you should XYZ, goes in one ear and not the other to me. Unless it's some technical shit that I already heard that might pique my interest in what you're saying. But other than that, I don't care about what you think I should do in regards to my art, period. It ain't got to be music, stand-up, whatever. Stand-up a little bit different. Stand-up, because if you are critiquing someone's stand-up, is usually coming with, hey, man, hey, you should tag this onto that joke. Or it's, man, I was watching you, and if you do X, Y, Z when you tell this one joke, that type of shit, that could be useful. But to say, I don't think you should tell jokes like that. I think you should tell jokes like this. You can eat an ass. You know what I'm saying? You can eat all my ass. I ain't listening to you. Yeah, I agree. Art is subjective, but I think we've gotten it twisted, and it's into a numbers game now. And unfortunately, even if you are, you want to be underground, or you want to do it legitimately and by the book and the rules, there are some elements of this bullshit you got to step your feet into, and that's what it is. It's bullshit. And one of the bullshits is, you say you don't want to deal with gatekeepers, but you have no fucking choice in this business. There's a gatekeeper somewhere lurking, and especially in this music game. And one of those gatekeepers, and so in the gatekeeping stratosphere, you have to navigate and vet them. Which one, is going to be worth investing all this time into? Which one? And that shit can be hard, man. That shit can be hard. And I done did it. I done did it with a few, and I don't mind sharing my results. I had been getting some good results, but it takes time to get numbers in. So I've only been dealing with them for a few months. So the first set of numbers that I got and the things that it was doing seemed cool, but it was still kind of early for the data, all the data to come in to see if Groover was doing me any good. And especially in the last 3 weeks, the reason why I started this show at 1:30 is because I plan on making this a long show, and at 3:00 is when the numbers come in, and I want to see if my shit go down again. So I've been having this issue, and I've written, and I put a post on Reddit about it, and I don't know if anybody else is having this issue. If you are, please let me know. I had gotten almost 1,200 monthly listeners is what it's called on Spotify. 1,200 since March 28th, and my numbers was rising. 1 week, I was, feeling a little, like, damn, okay, got 12, all right, then. I got about 15,000 streams since March on various songs, right? I'm like, got to pop the collar a little bit. You like, damn, okay, all right, then. That's what's up. 1 week, I got humbled because I lost 50 monthly listeners. I'm like, oh, shit, let me fall back. I'm getting too happy and shit. Let me fall back just a little bit, right? And then my numbers started going back up, and then it reached that almost 1,200 mark. So I'm like, cool, okay, maybe that was just a glitch in the matrix, you know what I'm saying? 2 weeks ago, I started losing, 30, 50 monthly listeners. It went down since 2 weeks ago, like every day. I started losing numbers. And now I'm at like 620 something. I don't even want to look at the shit, it's so depressing. 630. You see what I just said? You see what I just did? I said it was depressing. It shouldn't be depressing because I'm explaining to you what's happening. And I wasn't able to know that until time passed and I got all the information, the analytics in. So just like anything, any service, especially dealing with social media, there are scams and bots, and Groover ain't no different. And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna reiterate something that I spoke about when I first reviewed Groover. My hypothesis was that there are some bots and there's some AI shit going on. So there's Groover, Submit Hub, and some others that I don't really fuck with. I do have a Submit Hub account, and I've been reviewing music and submitting some stuff. I haven't gotten any on any playlists through Submit Hub, and a lot of it is out of sight, out of mind, and that's why I haven't been, because I've been dealing with Groover so much. Like right now, I'm at 630 monthly. Camera 4, and pull this off, and I can show you. Camera 4, there we go. So since March, this is when I released my first, not my first, but the recent music, March, and see how I grew every month. And then it was only 100 short for the last month. And so we started new in this month, right? So my shit, you know, all my releases, everything, you know what I'm saying, is in line. So I'm pretty sure that they're using AI shit, and I think I saw an email that says Groover is now got AI or whatever. I think it was already there. They're just rebranding it as that now, AI assisted or whatever. I think it was already there. So what I think is happening is Spotify is purging. And what they try to do is make sure that all your numbers are real. So that's why I was proud that my growth and my streams have been organic. I haven't bought any followers, any streams, none of that shit. I haven't bought any of that shit. All my shit's organic. All my shit's real. I'm proud of that shit. The streaming numbers are real, all that shit. But on Groover, I think some of the playlist curators aren't real. So I think they found a way to infiltrate, or whatever, for lack of a better phrase, into the curation market. So you have to pay attention to who you pay to submit to, so that you don't waste your money with them next time when you get the response back. So I'm gonna read you some of these responses. Here's what it sounds like when you get approved, when they say promise to share or whatever. Here, let me give you one, for instance. And I'm gonna tell you whether I think they're AI or cut and paste or whatever the case may be. Even though they approve me, they put me on their playlist, right? And some playlists aren't effective. I've seen some that had, 50 people, or I've seen some that look like they just started and they got one follower and it's them. Like I'm like, this is some bullshit. So you X them off your list of curators to submit to next time. And then you see some, I saw one that had 50,000 followers. Those are the ones you want to be on. Those are the ones that did me good. So this one right here, it just says we'll play lists. We tag tunes when they are broadcast via Twitter using hashtag or @ I have yet to see their share. Well, it says right here, and I went to it, and I don't see my music. So I'm supposed to scroll down this whole list right here. Who wants to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to do that? And then there's no hyperlink to even click on all tunes submitted or reviewed. So, and plus they usually send you an email that says they shared it and then a direct link to it. They did do that, but I don't see shit. So I won't submit to them anymore. That was for my last song that was just released. This is for Life Lessons as well. This has been shared. So this one says, so they leave you a review if they say, if they approve your shit, they leave you a review. And a lot of times it's you can tell when it's a record label shit, because they always try to input their little 2 cents that you didn't ask for. This one is called Good Panda Selection. It says, hey, Hood Rawlz, I checked out your track, Life's Lesson, and I must say it's pretty cool. I appreciated your presence and the well-crafted lyrics. However, here's the critique I didn't ask for. Now, they approved my shit to be on their playlist, but they got, by the way, it's like when you do as a comic, when you do a show, somebody coming up to you after the show, be like, man, you were funny. Man, I got a joke for you. You could use this one. If you don't sit your little narrow-headed ass down, I checked out the track Life's Lesson. And I must say, it's pretty cool. I appreciated your presence and the well-crafted lyrics. However, I feel like your flow could use a tad more groove to really elevate the track. The mix is clean and crisp, which is great. Now they're talking about life lessons. Okay. In your artist presentation, you mentioned the trials and tribulations you've gone through in life. And it's clear that you're not done yet. Ain't nothing impossible. You quoted the hook. Everything's plausible. That's a powerful message, and I can see that reflected in your music. Keep pushing forward and fine-tuning your craft. There's potential here. And I believe with a bit more groove in your flow, you can take your music to the next level. So, you know, I'm going to see if their playlist does me any good. Matter of fact, I'm going to click on it because they shared it on their playlist. So he only got 722 likes with 93 songs on their playlist, and you going to tell me how to do my motherfucking music? If you don't sit your ass down somewhere, I appreciate it. It's on there. I got a couple songs on this playlist. When We Were Kids and Life Lesson. Yeah, I got 2 songs on their playlist. So you telling me what your feelings is, and I didn't ask for that shit. I asked, hey, listen to my music. Here go your money. Do you like it? If you like it, put it on your playlist. I didn't ask for nothing. I didn't ask for no critiques. I didn't ask how you felt. I didn't ask how your homie felt. None of that shit. Did you like the shit? If you want to say why you liked it, that's cool. But I didn't say, tell me what I did wrong. I didn't ask for none of that because I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I understand my style. I have many styles. That's what they don't. And so that's another thing. You could tell if they really are into hip hop and into hip hop culture, into music by certain things that they say. Like, what do they mean by, I feel like your flow could use a tad more groove to really elevate the track? What the fuck does that mean? Let's play the song. Let's play the song that he just critiqued. We played it at the beginning of the show, but let's play it again to see. So no support provisions. Hung out on the streets until an opposition. All my moves definitely wasn't the right decision, but they paved the way for me to learn I'm gifted. So I use my skills that talk some weed, I split it. We are peoples that's known to get lifted. I carry my people on my back, hoping I can lift them. Realize your dreams, only you can live them. I just wish I had a chance to kick it with Pac and Big Men.
Ain't nothing impossible. Look around you, everything's possible. Ain't nothing impossible. Look around you, everything's possible. Ain't nothing impossible. Look around you, everything's possible.
However, I feel like your flow could use a tad more groove to really elevate the track. The first verse, I did one style. The second verse, I did a different style. The first verse, playing around with the words and, just casually coming in to show that I have a command of the English language and the flow comes natural to me. I can just, eeny, meeny, miny, mo my way into the verse. You know what I'm saying? To the track. The second one was really, okay, this is what I did. I went to the military, did this training. They said it was going to work for me when I get out in regards to employers loving the fact that she was in the military. They really didn't give a fuck about that. So I'm on the streets now, waiting for some, trying to get on, blah, blah, blah. An opportunity presented itself. I jumped on it. Boom. Man, not necessarily been the right one at the time, but it was the right one for me at the time. And boom, 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 boom. So sometimes you can tell if they listen to your whole song. If they just listen to the first track, okay, yeah, I like it. Oh, yeah, you should do X, Y, Z, Blase, Split. And especially, and if you want to dig deeper, you can tell if they are into hip hop, period. Because there's some cats, some curators on here, you like, God damn, did you write this shit? That really get it. Matter of fact, I got contacted by a record label 2 days ago. I forgot to mention that, from overseas. We're supposed to do some kind of, they want to collaborate. But they specialize in old school hip hop from late 90s, early 2000s. And so they get it. They get what I'm doing. They get the they get the flow. They get the culture, the trend, the theme of my music. And so let me see if I can find. Yep, right here. So let me see if they got it. Yep. They said One Shoe Records. Hey there, thanks for sharing your music with us. We appreciate it and are more than happy to add your song Underwater to our playlist and social channels. By the way, we listen to more of your music. One word, outstanding. We enjoyed the experience. Now he did another critique or another whatever approval and went further and was like, yo. Oh, that was the email he sent me. He sent me an email that said, I just got another approval for a playlist. So they said, thanks again for sharing your music with us. After listening to Underwater, we made our way over to your Bandcamp page and listened to more of your music and found material that we really vibe with, especially the following: Get a Taste, Life's Lesson, The Whole School Heard About It, my personal fave. They want to rank the time that, blah, 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 blah. That's dope. So those are the people that you are looking for when you are using services like Groover. You're looking, when they say you want to build relationships. So here's what's happening when I do make contact with real people. And I'll get to why I'm losing monthly listeners on Spotify in a minute. But the idea is to, when they say in this business you want to create and build relationships, I know you hear that shit all the time. People like, fuck that mean? Build relationships. I ain't trying to be in no relationship. I hate my girlfriend now. That's not what they mean. What they mean is networking. It's a basic form of networking. So what's been happening, and I knew this was going to happen just from experience, but people don't, the reason why they want to buy the fake followers and fake this, that, and the third is because of patience. They don't have patience. People, I need a secretary. I sure do. I sure do. People don't want to wait and they don't want to, they don't want to go back to the basics and start over and start and start it from a great foundation. They want to start some shit fucked up. You buying all these followers and listens and this, that, and the third. I'm glad my shit is legit, because if it wasn't and I was losing monthly whatevers, I would be losing streams too, because the streams wouldn't be real and they would snatch my account, period. And my account, period. I know for a fact, and I hope that they know and can see that my streams are legit, and they were coming from a an approved source. Now, the source, along with all the sources, just like Submit Hub, I'm pretty sure that they got bots and shit and hackers doing a disservice to them as well. We move the bullshit forward by participating in the bullshit, and don't want to call it bullshit when we smell the bullshit, even though it smell and tastes like the bullshit. Yeah, let me get on there.